everybody? Being Rick here with MonsterCast.
How we all doing today?
Trying something new. Today we are going to talk about Big Ben. A little bit about how it coincides with the eclipse and it being shut down.
Yeah, it seems to be some odd timing, and there's some other stuff we've been wanting to talk about with the eclipse,
Yeah.
September 23rd.
How everything's lining up to Revelations 12:12.
Yes. So today we're just going to kind of go into Big Ben, though, because we found an article before it went silent, and now, if you guys don't know, Big Ben
It's quiet.
is
So,
quiet.
Little brief history lesson. After the palace was burnt down in
34? I believe it's 18. It's 1844, 34?
1834. After the palace was burnt
Okay,
down in
that's
1834. They decided that when they built the House of Parliament, wow, I keep moving off cam. Sorry.
They needed a big clock with a bell.
A tower and a clock.
So Big Ben, it was completed in 1859 and hasn't been silent since.
Besides maybe major emergencies, things like that. As of noon, London time,
On August 21st,
Big Ben went silent for 4 years.
yeah, they're gonna be doing renovations for 4 years. I believe there was a little bit of an outcry about this too.
A lot of people weren't happy with it, but this was my own connection of, like, I saw it and I was like, why is it going silent? And why on that day?
Why on the eclipse? I know it wasn't an eclipse over there. I get that. But why such a strange day? And at noon over there, were we experiencing the eclipse? You had messaged me and said Big Ben is silent, and I know the eclipse was starting, but I don't know if you were messaging me in real time of when Big Ben went silent.
I think I'm trying to do the math of what the time difference is. I don't have my phone on me. Here, let's try this real quick.
Let's not worry about it. The point is, there's a lot of weird things that seem to be lining up. And does it mean anything that Big Ben went silent on the 21st, on the Great American Eclipse, one of the days that seems to be lining up with everything?
Yeah.
We don't know, but that's what we're here to find out.
So, and I you're gonna hear it here first, talking about all this, but I get a feeling coming around September 23rd, we're gonna get, or even a couple of years after, maybe 2-3 years before, like a little bit before Big Ben's supposed to come on, there's going to be some technical difficulties, and it is going to shut down again. It's going to stay shut down for a longer period of time.
What, about 7 years?
That's about right. I'm thinking 7-8 years, and the day of the next American eclipse.
Possibly it'll come back on, and that wouldn't surprise us one bit at this point, because everything in the world just seems scripted anyway.
Yeah. I mean, it's a little far-fetched, but you never know. Something to look into, something to keep your eyes on.
And it's kind of an icebreaker for us to start going into our September 23rd discussion with you guys. Because I know I've believed it for a while now, and Rick hasn't. He's finally starting to at least look at it a little more seriously, and he's seeing that things are lining up. I mean, there's a lot of things lining up, and it's really kind of creepy. It's a little scary, a little unnerving, and we'll go into that in a little more detail.
It's something that I mostly haven't wanted to look at, let's be honest with you. I'm into the ghosts, the Bigfoots, the cryptids.
And I'm into whatever seems like it's going to make an actual difference in my life. And September 23rd, I think, is going to make a difference in everyone's lives.
So I also have all that audio, then video to go over.
From the haunted house?
From the haunted house.
And we will be doing a proper investigation there.
At some point when I'm able to get everything worked out.
Right. So we'll get that. We'll talk about that a little more with you guys.
We'll be touching a lot more on the September 23rd. We have pictures from our fans of the eclipse that I've noticed some weird things in, and maybe there's some other stuff noticed.
I've noticed a lot of people have noticed a lot of weird things in their eclipse pictures. Yeah, so it's going to be fun. We've got a lot lined up. It might take us a little time. We're working with a new way of doing things and new softwares, and
we're going to be
continually trying.
So right now we're going to kind of give an idea of what we're going to start doing. My best way of explaining it is we're going to do a weekly paranormal show. Hopefully live, but I can't guarantee that. It'd be better live, but it all depends on our streaming quality.
Right, and I mean, I'm pegged out for internet here
Yeah.
for what I can have per resident.
So we may have to stream it off the data on my phone, but we'll get to that when it comes to it.
We'll get it figured out.
The plan is to do segments during the show. The WTF Paranormal MonsterCast. We'll have interviews. We're going to come up with some other names. We're going to name the show. Try to get kind of more professional for everybody. Try to bring some news.
Yeah, some all kinds of stuff. Not just, it's not going to be paranormal every time. Big Ben's not paranormal. It's just kind of big news. And a lot of people haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, a lot of people were in the dark. I didn't know until about 2 days before Big Ben went dark.
Right, yeah, it was just a couple days.
We were told in one of the live streams, I think one of the live streams last week, that the Chicago Mothman has made an appearance again within like the last week or so.
Yeah, so the
we gotta
Mothman's
start
been
looking
real
into
busy,
that.
apparently.
We've
allegedly.
still got a lot of evidence to look over that people have sent us.
Yeah, we've got so much we got to do, guys.
I'm going to start writing up consents to send to people in their email to fill out so we can use their information or their photographs, videos, audio files, what have you.
Right, because we'd like to have all of that on file.
And make sure we're covered, make sure
Consent.
they're covered.
That way everybody's butt is covered.
Yeah.
But is there anything else we want to add here?
No, I think that'll be it for this one. I mean, let us know down in the comments below what you think, if you think this is a valid idea with Big Ben. We're going to go more into it. This was just kind of thrown together, give you some information to think about.
Yeah, we kind of just wanted to get a video out to you guys and see how this new software works.
Yeah, we'll see how we're doing. Hopefully it sounds good. Hopefully it looks good. We're working on making everything look better. We have some new graphics from our wonderful mod Kumelin.
Yeah, she's done a great job. They look pretty awesome.
So once we do another WTF Paranormal, we'll touch on that. Maybe there's some photos of the Mothman, something. We'll look into that.
Yeah, we'll get into it. I mean, we got to do a lot of research.
Yeah. Any news you guys find out, paranormal news or just news in the weird, you can go ahead and send us for us to look into for our show. We're going to start looking into more.
Right. And that's send it to blindbrick@gmail.com.
Yep. Remember to follow us on Twitter. BlindBrickRick, RIK, _ Rick.
BlindBrickBTAT.
Okay.
No underscore.
And hit us up on Facebook, Blind Brick. We have a Discord. You can search us through MonsterCast.
Yeah, you'll find us there. It's actually fairly active. There's people there just talking most of the time.
Yeah. So make sure you come and check us out. Remember, if you like the video, there's going to be another one down there for you to watch.
Yep, and like, comment, subscribe.
Share. All right, everybody.
Stay creepy.